Hello, everybody. Today, we are going to be taking a tour of the organism worlds. The world that we are in today is actually the first part, and this is from Epilogue 1. And this will also give you a description of Epilogue 2 because that'll be the next world we'll be going into. But I'd like to start out with this world or this room here. And you'll have a keypad here, and later on, as you can see, you can enter the numbers. Later on we'll find a code for that, which will enter this door, and later on we'll find out what is inside the door. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on forward, and we will go ahead and continue with our tour with Epilogue 1. Here we go. So as we come across here, we can look out this window here. And actually kind of looks like that we may be moving. Can't really tell, but it's kind of interesting. So we can go ahead and go through here. And we look at the visual art that he has posted. It looks like some kind of stars shooting through, maybe through the town right there. You can actually climb up this ladder right here. And he actually does have a sit spot right there, so you can see that. And you can get the wonderful view of the TV right there. Alright, drop back down. And you'll notice the sign right here, and he's got a lot of those signs. It's a symbol, and I believe that is like the organism sign symbol. Alright, and we can also take a look in here. I'll look at the different calendar right here. Maybe some kind of meeting with a bunch of people, calendar dates. The dates are kind of interesting, weird, but different. Phones. Looks like church or something like that, but it's got the nice stained glass on all this stuff, so it's pretty neat. Alright, continue moving forward on, and of course you can also tell there's a bunch of mailboxes all up in here, so maybe a lot of residents that may live here. And it's got a couple bicycles here, and you also notice that he's got these two faces, they're empty, and he's got the eyeball on the top. That's also something to keep in mind. You'll see that quite a bit. And of course you got another stained glass. I believe that is our person that is up there. And we got some more graphics of whatever, telling you what the world volume should be, avatar height. He doesn't like people flying in his world, so that's what he's trying to tell you, no flying in here. And then see, now we are entering now Epilogue Chapter 1. Alright, moving forward. Can take a look here. We got like a little snowman being built maybe. And come in here. Looks like somebody dug a hole for a car, a tree, Christmas tree. Tractor trying to plow the snow for this whole entire place. You can see it's all snowed in everywhere. The phone booth, it doesn't really work. Pick up the phone, you dial home. And you got a bunch of cars are parked over here. And we're gonna go take a look inside of whatever store this is. Got a couple birdhouses. Some things on the shelf. You can see here has some tea. But you can actually come back here and there's actually products can be sold. So if you want to play along, you can step back here, and when somebody asks you for some stuff, you can charge them, ring them up. Toot, 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 toot. But they also have the employee area back here. That's where they keep their storage stuff, a scale. And then they got the little break area right here. And you can actually got a sit spot on this one. So you can sit across the way, talk to your neighbor. You got a sit spot on this one. And sit there, watch the TV right there. And while you're sitting there having some tea, smoking some cigarettes, another weight scale, and come across here, and we of course have a giant shoe, and some kind of maybe a railway or some kind of map for something, I think. Alright, continue moving forward. We'll go ahead and head on out of here. Alright, so back through this way. And then we can cut across the cars. 3 of them actually. Gotta walk up the hill up here. Now we're gonna go ahead up through these stairs, and you can also notice the pictures on the wall. Although this one looks kind of odd, kind of part chicken, part cow, part something. Drawings here. And he's got this little arrow compass thing or something. Whatever these things are, part fish, part hamster, part who knows. Some more kids' drawings look like. And then he's got this drawing. And I have no idea what that says. I'm assuming that must mean level 2 because the other one was 1 and this one's 2, so this must be level 2. I'm guessing. Bunch of little bat-looking creatures here. There's the eye symbol again I told you to look out for. And of course this way is can't go anywhere, but you can see a dark shape of a snowman right there wearing a hat. The hat's kind of a symbolism too, because you'll see the hats around about. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and move on this way. And some kind of sign here. And then here you can notice the giant statues up here, no faces. Come over here. And this one looks like it kind of has a face. You can kind of see a nose on it. But this one here just doesn't seem like it really has any kind of face. I don't see no nose, no nothing on it. You'll notice a big train coming out of here. And its tracks that would supposedly go either that way or that way. The tracks are kind of built kind of weird. But if you look back at the doorway, it's kind of part of that symbolism with the triangle and the circle. And then of course the whole entire wallway has got all kinds of symbolism all over it. On the opposite end of the wall, same thing. You got the big pyramid with the circle in the center, and then the pyramid on top. And then the funny thing to notice is, again, you got this guy here, but then you come over here and this guy's missing his head. So that's something of interest. And of course you have another train coming out of its tracks. And we can come over here. You got this little shelf, and you can actually climb up this ladder. And of course you get a view of this TV not working. Jump back down, and we can actually go across on the other side as well. And then we just have some lighting here, and you got the TV watch over here. And again, you can see part of the symbol, part of the pyramid going right there. Yes, looks like there's a door here, but it doesn't go anywhere. Can't get in that door. And then we continue on over here, and we'll continue on our way. Go up the stairs. Now you got a giant floating egg, and see this door says closed, but this is also, see it says chapter 2. Later on, this will be the doorway going on leading to chapter 2 direction. But for right now, we'll go ahead and turn this way, and you can notice that the wallpaper is coming off, and interesting thing behind the wallpaper is all this old newspaper, some news articles about some old lady or whatever it was kind of news is going on. And then again, there's that symbol again with the pyramid on the bottom, pyramid on the top, and a circle in the center, and of course his hat right there. All right, and then of course his shoes laying around about, and you could actually sit here too. Just kind of sit here and chill. I like how the chair's made of tree branch, so that's kind of interesting. So we're gonna walk through this little waterway thing. All right, and he's got some more stained glass stuff up there, bicycles there, telephone there, and he's got all the water flooded everywhere, all little paper boats coming through here. So paper boats will become something interesting later on. He's got the heart for love, and he's got this little spot here. And here you got the pyramid on the bottom, pyramid on top. There's your circle right there. And then you can kind of see it's trying to build it up there. And they got that shape up there. Same way, pyramid bottom, pyramid on top, and the circle in the center. And of course, you got your X's and O's and squares. Kind of reminds me of PlayStation for the most part. And you got all the birds that are up there as well. And going back this way. Now, you can go up this way, but we're actually going to go around this corner here first, because we'll end up coming back to here shortly. And then I'll remind you when we come back. So we'll go through this way first. And then all the water, I would assume, because the ice is melting from here, so now all the water is going out back that way. And of course you can see these are maybe offices, people's homes, trees coming out of it. I don't know if people lived up there, maybe offices, I'm not right for sure. But you can hear the traffic sound. So I'll go on to this way. And then here, you can look at the different images you have. Kind of a movie clip of Rambo. Don't know who that is. It's supposed to be Michael Jackson, but that's not what it really says. Let's see. It's supposed to be Sylvester Stallone, but not really. It's supposed to be Rambo, but not really. And then, of course, it's supposed to be the Beatles, but not really. And of course, here we got the gates. Again, you got the pyramid, the circle, and then the top pyramid. And then you got the hand with the eye. And then more stained glass. And he's also got more pigeon. Go this way. And you can actually walk up here just for fun. Kind of get a view of the whole place from here. Looks pretty up here. And then we can actually walk up the slide just like we used to do. Instead of climb up the ladder, we walk up the slide. And he's got a nice little stained glass window here. Very pretty looking. Okay, and we'll walk back out here. And also looks like there's elevators, but they're all blocked by things, so we can't reuse them. Because they would all go up to each of these towers, and they could be like, you know, where people lived or something. There is one working elevator, really. So we'll go ahead and take it. It's one with the eyeball on it. Okay, so that automatically transports us up to here, to this place. A screen up there. And everybody's sitting in these chairs looking down the hole. We'll go down there in just a second. But like this guy was filming something across the way. Who knows what he was filming. I would imagine if he was filming, he probably would have seen it from up there, maybe. But you can jump up here a little bit. Careful, don't jump all the way off. You can see we're all the way up here. And he's filming something across the way. But yeah, we are way up here actually. And we drop down here, and we are actually going to fall down this hole. Right down here. And now we have fallen down the hole, and we actually come back out right here. So we actually come out on the opposite side of the elevator we just came in. So we go up there, and it transports us to that window. We fall down the hole, which actually takes us down to that spot right there. And he's got a chair up there, windows, big old pigeons up there. And then we can go through here. And he's got an image of broken light, so that kind of gives you a clue that there's going to be some broken lights down here. So watch your step as we go down. Alright, so here we're actually going underground, and we're down into underground piping, the sewer system. And there's a glass right there, glass light bulb. Bunch of light bulbs everywhere actually. and go around this way. And then you notice another egg. That was like in the beginning with the floating egg, so there's another egg right there. Now let's turn around and go back the other way. You can kind of see outside right there. The rest of them's kind of bright. It's all bright out. It's all bright. That's all bright. And this is the way we just came out from. All light bulbs everywhere. That doesn't go anywhere, it's just a little walkway with lights in it. So we can come all the way over here. And then you can hear the audio. We will hear the audio a little bit later from a room above. But yeah, we can actually, there's sit spots in all these places, so you can sit here and chill. Each one of these places has a sit spot on them. Kind of sit here and chill. But you'll hear this audio coming from above, from those pipings up there. We'll see those pipes in a little bit from another upstairs room. So we can go ahead and go back. And actually, I apologize. As we're coming back through here, I did say this room, the room we came out from, that actually isn't. We actually came out from this room right here. So when we come down, we're going this way. And then this is actually the next area we want to go to is this room. So we'll go in here. Keep on going up the stairway. Alright. Big old tree right there. And he's got this symbol of something. Bird in the water, and a light bulb shaped bottle, something or another. And then come here and got a big old classroom. And as I was telling you, the audio, you can hear that same audio right here, and those are the same pipes that we heard and saw below. I guess he doesn't have to sit spot in here, but you can sit there and kind of teach your class from here. And you notice he's got the big old pigeons out there. Pigeons out there. And then he's got all these pictures of people. Got that one, that. And then he's got the Ninja Turtle goon. Maybe Mickey Mouse, maybe Donald Duck. Some kind of periodic table or something or another. And maybe some kind of periodic table or something. Those two guys, that guy looks like a weirdo. He looks like a psycho. And he's got this weird drawing here on the chalkboard. Not really sure. But that guy, I would hate to run into him in the dark alley. And then of course you got that guy there. But this is the classroom. Alright, and then continue here. And he's got this image here. Not sure what that is. Of course, he's got this other image. Oh, and he's also got this image back here too. You can hear all the wind sound and people yelling, screaming, or something, whatever that is. And maybe you can come over here and let's see, let me play the piano. Anyway. Alright. And he's got this image here. I'm not really sure what that is either. And then maybe a bulletin board here of some kind of stuff. And then we can come to this area. Go up here. Come around. come through here. And back down. And we're back over here. So it kind of does look like we could have gone up there, but I don't think there's a way to get up there. He didn't really build a way to get up there. And then he's got these, what looks to me maybe coat racks or something like that, but they all have recycles, so I don't know if they're coat racks or just exactly what they are, but this one's all busted back here. Kind of falling off the trees. Alright, now we're going to go through here. Now before we move too far forward, I'm going to bring you back to where we started, which is right here, where I told you that when we first started, we would not go this way, that we'd go that way, because that way it took us back around to up here. So this is back to where we started from. But now we can go ahead and continue moving forward. And then we see we got some Rubik's Cubes here, a couple of pictures up there, looks like kids' room, coloring table, some robots, pictures, cars, whatever. Of course, he's watching cartoons, Tom and Jerry, the old VCR, a couple teddy bears. And this is interesting, he has some pictures of moths. Of course, all of his books up there. And, of course, all of his books here, too. And then we can come over here, kind of walk up here, and, of course, you can see playing video games and whatnot. There's all kinds of different games on here. This looks like Duck Hunt. Whatever game that is. There's several different games on here. And then we can walk across here and got a giant tub with a big old duck coming through the wall. Alright. And so we actually want to continue to go this way. You see the plant. We can actually walk up that ladder and look out the window. That window is actually kind of the direction we're going, but not in that way. But we'll see it a little later. And you can actually go up this way too. Tree coming through. There's another bookshelf of library bookshelf. And maybe some kind of book, bedtime story, something, I don't know. And come back down. Of course, he's got a light there of the moon. And the whole thing is held by a hand right here. The clock, moonlight. That's where he's going to sleep. And then, of course, another thing of calendar. Some kind of weird calendar. But meantime, you can also notice that you got this train here, which will be kind of somewhat important later, because you notice it goes around here. And then it follows back around, and we just follow the train tracks. Now when we come to here, now we see this bear on the wall. And of course we can see this bear is watching some kind of weird TV show or something. That's kind of a little creepy. Follow the train tracks a little bit. Come down through this way. And then we have a couple more bears are smoking bears. And they got their ashtray. That's kind of funny. Alright, then we go down to this little bit of dark area through here. Come down this way. Now we come across a Christmas tree, a table, and then some kind of music on the TV, the clock tower. And then we can look out the window, and you can actually see that's exactly where we just came from, way down that way. So as we come out through here, you can look through the windows, and you'll see this whole window on the other side. Alright, let's go back up. Alright, again, we're going to go ahead and follow the tracks. Now we come through here. And again, now it seems like we are on that train. So as we are moving, and then of course he left his briefcase and some kind of book there. Let's keep on moving forward. going through the grass and everything. And then look here, we have, these are actually moth wings. That's what those are. They're actually moth wings. And then you got a couple tree branches growing out of this piece, a hat hanging. See, he's always leaving his hat around somewhere. Now we're gonna go up the stairs in just a minute, but first let me show you all this real quick. Got an empty fridge. He's got a leak in the roof everywhere. It's all because it's all raining. He's trying to collect all the water, and plus he's got the TV going right there. And then he's got this rug-looking thing with mushrooms everywhere, and maybe a bird. And then of course this old lady here. Now we're outside again, another with the birdhouse. And you kind of go in here. You got one pigeon kind of sleeping on a job. Meanwhile, this guy is watching the TV screen, monitoring for any kind of things going on. And again, he's got whatever kind of moth bugs those are, or something like that. Come back through. And walk, and of course another birdhouse. Continue walking back here. You'll see, got a teddy bear, red eyes, eating a bun or a bagel or something. And come back out. And then we can walk around to the front side, and it's just an open bin basically. But his red eyes flash up the whole area. And then we can walk around this way. And of course you can have different sit spots, you can hang out and chill. And they all had sit spots, and got the floating egg coming out of the ground. And again, one more sit spot, and just kind of hang out and chill. And then we can come across all this way. And you've got the radio. And again, more sit spots, and kind of hang out and chill. Another birdhouse. And then if you want to listen to the radio, you can kind of hear it trying to broadcast something. And then also too, we have an old bust up car. Now I don't know how in real life this was to be. I don't know how the wood would have gone through the car. They would have had to place the car, put the wood through the car or something like that, but that's kind of a weird place. And of course he's got, again, a tub full of light bulbs. And of course you can see also out here all the light bulbs, busted out light bulbs everywhere. And of course the light bulbs are working, are what's lighting up the tree. Alright, continuing forward. Going back the way we came. And then of course the empty fridge. And then we can go, we'll be going out that way and shortly, but I'm going to take you back upstairs like I said up here. Okay, up here. Of course, she's got the same thing with the trees coming out of that thing. A bunch of moths hanging up on those ceiling up here. Look, this guy's flapping his wings. He's about ready to take off. And of course, you got that moth right here, and then he's got this big old carpet rug with this image. Another giant moth. I guess he's gonna sleep right here underneath the moth. And more of his moth wings. And I guess this is where he's trying to sew together some kind of moth wing jacket or something. He got his table here. And of course you can sit here and just chit chat with everybody. And we get the overview of the direction we're heading. And then we're gonna go ahead and go through this closet. See, that's where you would hang all the stuff up at. Kind of hidden room. And again, he's got this image. And that looks like another moth bug or something out there. And you got a bunch of jars of light bulbs. So we can come up here, and again, we can look out the window of the direction where we'll be heading. And you also notice that star out there. Just something to keep an eye on. And of course, there is, you got his jacket hanging in the back, and he's got this moth on the back of that. So that's quite interesting. Alright, so now we're going to go up the secret way, back this way. And go downstairs. And And now we're back here, which is basically back where we were here when we went there. So that's where that doorway was. And again, here, got the mushroom table. You can sit here on the mushrooms, hang out and chill. And again, he's got this rug picture as well, all the mushrooms. And again, another empty refrigerator, a sink, and whatever they want to weigh with the scales. All right, we'll go ahead going forward. Okay, so let us go, let's go this way first. So also too, just want to kind of show you, there's that window that we were looking out at, and also of course there's that window that we were looking out at, this big tall building right here. And then of course he's also got this symbol that was on top. He's got like a human head on a moth body, which is really kind of weird. But we'll go ahead and go this way. And of course, north's the train yard. Alright, so we'll go ahead and continue going this way. Alright. And of course, you did hear that music there, but we'll check out here shortly. Let's go up here for a minute. Alright, so now we're going to look at what looks to be a giant ear. And he's got a tractor out there, and where that's supposed to be. And yeah, you can actually walk up here, and no, this door doesn't work because we're already in. And you can go up here, and I guess if you're up here just kind of supervising everybody and say, hey, do this, do that, whatever. But that's your giant ear, and we are actually going to be going down inside that ear, actually. Alright, so we're going to make our way down this way. And as I said, yes, we are going down inside that ear. So just kind of come down here, and we go right down the ear canal. Kind of go down the stairs here. And if you want to, you can jump off the stairs right there. So you actually have two directions. You can either go that way or that way. It doesn't really matter because they both meet back together. So we'll just go ahead and go this way. And we'll head out this way. And of course you can hear that sound getting louder and louder. And that's coming from this phone right here. So we can actually change the audio. It says hello. You click on it. Now it just comes to a busy signal. Alright, then we'll go ahead and go this way. Alright, so see, now we are back to here. Back up the staircase. So we're going to go ahead and go back up. Go ahead back up the staircase, and we're going to make our way back out of the ear again. And going up this way. And make our way up through here. Alright. Alright, so here we are looking out of here. Go ahead, go on back down. Now we can check out what that music was all about. Now we have these little bobble bears or something, all being DJ'd by the bear with red eyes. So we get to listen to this music here. It sounds like the music Get Jiggy With It by Will Smith. And then we can join the fun and just, hey! Alright, that's enough of that. Yeah, we can come around here, and we're just having a good old time. And we can actually go back up here. And we're gonna go up this staircase. Actually. Alright, and go up this way. And we can walk around this way. And then you can have a meeting with all your people. There is a sit spot here. And you can talk to all your people. I don't know if do they all sit spots? Nope. But you know, you can still have your meeting with your people. Alright, then we'll come back around this way. So we're just kind of watching people down there. Then we can actually come back down here. And then we can go through the bar. I guess they serve tea or something like that, so you can hand your customers some tea or something. And of course they have the pigeon heads. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and continue moving forward. And again, you know, I was reminding you of that star that's out that way. And then here, this is kind of interesting. I kind of wish that, if nothing else, that he could have made this ladder where you could at least walk up to the window. But you can't walk on this ladder. He didn't make this ladder where you can walk on it. So there's no colliders on it. So you just kind of walk out into the water. But you can walk on this ladder though up to the tree. And then what you get is you can see this bear up here. And you get to if you get a little high enough, there is a sit spot right there. You can hang out with the bear and chill up here on the tree. And look around about. Jump down. And of course we see this tractor here. I've actually got two tractors here. Big tractor and baby tractor. And go ahead and go on back this way. Oh, and by the way, this could also be, I just saw this. You'll see this later on in another episode in one of his worlds. Of course, there's all those mushrooms again from that toy jungle gym. So we'll go up this way. And eventually we'll be heading out through that doorway, but I'll show you here in a little bit. And now we're going to walk down this way. And if you had a tall enough avatar, I guess you could reach the phone booth. So we're just walking down the train station. And we are walking back for a reason, because I'm going to show you a whole nother area. And of course you can hear the music again. We're just going to jump on down. Well, let's see here. I guess we can take the staircase down. But yeah, I can come back down this way and just go straight across here. Alright, of course, again, this is where we came from. And you'll see the walkway that takes us all the way down to that pyramid. And we will get to that here in just a little bit. And now I'm going to go down through this way. And again, you have a bunch of... You have all the post-it notes or whatever, job aids or, you know, contact numbers for who knows whatever. And again, there's that picture of the human head and the moth body. So that's kind of weird. And then we can walk around here. Kind of weird structure, looks like a house on some kind of weird legs. And then he's got this kind of another building up here. And we walk back here because we have this hidden room back here. And this is the Doom room. So you have whatever kind of dooms these are. Looks like Teletubby, maybe Darkwing Duck, I don't know. Maybe Alien, I don't know. Some sort of superhero, somebody, I don't know. Striker, I don't know. But he does have... That looks like something from Mortal Kombat, maybe, I'm not sure. Of course, here's the actual game Doom in action. And he's got somebody coming out of the computer. And again, Mortal Kombat looked like Sub-Zero coming out of the computer. And this guy just getting blown away playing some video games with the old PlayStation 1 or 2. I think that's PlayStation 1, I'm not really sure. And then we can walk down here too, actually. Jump off, and yes, we are walking in the lava. But the funny thing is you can actually come down here and make some tea. And we can make our way back up. And then we're back up here again. And we can also walk back here a little bit. Of course, there's that pyramid again. And again, eye with the broken glass light bulb. And you can walk back here, all of his books. And he actually has a desk back here. You can sit back here and study. I thought he has no set spots on that one. But yeah, you can come back here and just kind of study or whatever. Alright, moving forward. Then we'll go ahead and head on back out. So we're going to go ahead and go out on this way. Let's go around this way. Because you'll see you have this riverbed that goes out to somewhere. And then we're going to come back here. And if you remember back at the beginning, he had those boats. They're paper boats that were kind of cruising down the way. Well, here's a bigger giant paper boat. Just kind of parked here. You have another sit spot, can hang out and chill. And of course you can come over here and listen to some easygoing music. And you can lay in bed with moonlight. And then actually sit here and chill with the music. Alright, and then let's see here. Let's go back here. Because I'm going in between the buildings. And cut through here. And then now he's got this other little walkway that would have been from back there. And where that goes is back up here. Now the funny thing is, this right here looks like a giant nose. And as you get closer to it, looks like there's a couple doorways. Now it would have been interesting if you actually did make it go where you could actually open these doors and get into it. But yeah, there's no door, nothing there. But it's on both sides. But it is a giant nose, so it is kind of weird looking. Alright, so moving forward, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. And then we can come on back from here. So now we are heading back toward the walkway that came out from the building originally. And I did want to come back to here for a minute, because he's got this like bus stop kind of station or something right here, waiting for the train, I guess. And you can actually go in here on the back side, and again he's got bottles of light bulbs. And he's got some cones, more bottles of light bulbs. Alright, now we'll go ahead and make our way through that doorway. Of course, he's got the electrical lines going through. Alright, we're going to go ahead and make our way through that door. And we'll go ahead and catch up to another bus stop. I guess you can kind of hang out here and wait for whatever. Alright, so we're going to come to here. And some kind of weird machine mechanism. Don't know what that is. Light up there. And I guess it's some kind of looking like underground or something. I'm not right for sure. All that. And again, another broken telephone booth or something. Looks like maybe trees or something, tree roots, or who knows what they are. Now we'll go ahead and continue going forward. And then we'll come out to here. Another place to sit and hang out and chill. And just kind of come moving forward. Coming up here in this area. Couple of hands holding the stars. water's coming down, I guess, or up. I don't know which way it's going. That looks like it's coming down, but this makes it look like it's going up, so I really can't tell which way it's going. But anyway, and you can actually sit here too and hang out and chill, watch the water. And he's got the stove going to boil the water, and maybe he's trying to do a distillery or something like that, because it's all through all this and all through all the piping and trying to attach it to all that water. So that's how it comes all about. And of course, all the electricity. And then we can go back around this way, and we can see that there is a bus up here, and you can actually get onto this bus here. And of course you got some TV, book to read, cell phone to call somebody. And there are several different sit spots on some of these benches. Yeah, see there's a couple different sit spots. Looks like you sit in the middle, sit there. Let's see, another sit spots. Yeah, there's a sit spot there. A couple different sit spots. But you can come all the way back in the bus, and there is a sit spot here, but if you wanted to like lay down, I guess you lay down. But anyway, then you come back off the bus. Whoops, gotta go this one. And then of course you got the fire. And let's see, any sit spots here? Oh yeah, you got a sit spot here. Now you can hang out and chill with the fire. Of course you can go into a little tent. Hang on the tent. And then we're going to go into one other spot right here. So we're going to come across this way to this doorway. And it's part of this big old building here. And let's see what we got. So we're going to come down here, and it's a drop down there. But we're going to go ahead and go down. So we'll just drop down here. Now we got this big bear here. And his eyes are like blue and gaze like, what the heck? And he's watching some kind of weird program here. Number 25, some dude with his hands over his head like, on the president, yay, or something like that, I don't know. And then this bear here is just rocking in the head because she don't know what's going on, and she's just banging her head. Of course, they got some water here. And this is their beds they sleep in here. Either side. And of course, they got their little kitchenette up here. Looks like some dirty water, maybe. Stovetop still running with fire. That shouldn't be good. But now, gee, how do we get out? I have no idea, because we came up from there, so we fell. So how do we get out? Well, we use a phone booth right here. So we go up here, and it transports us out right outside. That's where we're at. Of course, that doorway is blocked. But, so we can come back over here. Just to show where we came from. So we came from that doorway, and that transported us to that telephone booth there. Now, we'll go where we need to go, which is way back over here. And we're going to go ahead and go this way, actually. Now we're going to go this way. So yeah, we're going to go through this big building, and we'll see what that looks like in there. Now I got this big old painting here. Guys, statue up here. Who's it for? Whoever face that is. Yeah, one on both sides. On that side too. And then we can actually go through here. And again with those coat racks. But again, they all have the recycle symbol. So maybe they are meant for hanging trash bags. Because again, you notice here, bunch of trash bags everywhere. And of course, a bunch of piles of leaves because I guess they were trying to clean up. And then again, you come back here and you've got all the lights in here, and again you'll see the same symbol right here with the pyramid on top and bottom and the circle in the center. And just have like a light in here. And of course you have that same symbol here. Got your pyramid, top, bottom, and the circle in the center. And then come up here, and you actually can preach to the choir. Okay, everybody, be good, be good. Say amen. Alright, anyway. Alright, so come back down this way. And of course we got this lighting upside down. Looks like a chimney light upside down or something. And again we have the symbol again. Pyramid, top, bottom, circle in the center. Alright. Go back out the way we came. And we'll continue moving forward this way. Got some information about the train, looks like. Don't know what that is, but got that on there. Some insect information. More insect information. Diagrams. Maybe old-fashioned trains or something. Information. And something about birds, pigeons, and wings or something maybe. And I can't tell, but in that corner it looks like maybe somebody wearing a mask face or something. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and come into the college area. And you can actually go up this staircase. And we can look at this big picture right here. Okay. And don't know what's going on there, but that's interesting. And you come across this way. And birds, pigeons, flying, people. I don't really know what's going on here. It all looks kind of interesting. And of course, also out here, I'm going to kind of pop up. So you can kind of jump up this little bit and jump up this little bit. Get a little closer view of this window. So there is a staircase right out here. And we can actually climb up that staircase, come out here, and look from the outside. And I'll show you that here in a little bit. And again, there's our star. So I'll kind of keep reflecting on that star. Alright, so we can come back down here. And of course, you got the giant hat as a for light. And then of course, when we come right out of where we came from this area, then what you do is come straight down this way. And of course, you got the whole classroom, people sitting listening to the lecture. And I guess maybe somebody was sleeping here, and maybe that's what they're studying. I don't know. But then you can go this way. And then of course, you got whatever information is on the board here. All kinds of information, whatever. And you can also sit here. And I guess you can kind of preach to your class. And otherwise, coming back down here, you can either go through this door, or there actually is another doorway over here. Either way, it doesn't matter because they both go the same way. So even if we go back through here, see the arrows tell you to go that way. So basically what happens is when we come out, and there's again that guy with no face, and this goes all the way back. And just to show you that this is the same doorway we would come out from earlier. So it doesn't matter which doorway you go through, but it does still tell you to go that way. So we will go this way, and then we'll go ahead and follow through this way. There are two doorways. Let's go through this one first. So maybe office doors, maybe. It's like some trees going through the way. And then here you can look out the window to see where we're going to be heading. We'll be heading out toward that way. So let's go back this way. And then we're going to go back to the second doorway, which is through here. And go on down. Of course, elevators don't work, so we do have to take the staircase. And oh, by the way, if you look up, we'll see that blue area from above. We'll see that a little later on from above. Okay, so now we're going to go through this way. And then we'll follow through here, and he's also got some kind of information here. And oh, by the way, all the writing, I believe, is in German or some kind of language. I'm not really sure what it is. And some kind of information here. And I have no idea what's going on here. Something about a train doing something, I don't know. But for the most part, we do have to get through that way. Unfortunately, these doors are locked, so there is a different way to get around. So we'll just make our way around the other way. Now, just to show you real quick, there's also two other ways. We did actually come down from this way. And you can go down this way. And you can go through here. And you can look down this way, which is kind of interesting because here, this is kind of weird because that's actually would be the floor. Of course, you can see the side walls right there with the doors. And that would be like the ceiling. You just kind of walk your way down there and make your corner turn right there. But we're actually looking down, so it is kind of weird looking from this point of view. And of course, again, this is the other walkway. So yeah, so that part doesn't matter. It's just the little circle right there. And then if we come back over here. Oh wait, let me come back here first just to kind of pin something out real quick. Because I wanted to show you the library that he's got back here. So if we would have gone through this way, and then we would just walk straight through the library. Because you've got all these books all the way across. And it gives you a good view of where we're going out here. And yeah, it's got the huge library right here. And again, we can look out through the view. That's where we'll be heading. And then we would have just come back out through this way. And we would have seen this. Whatever diagram that is. More diagrams. More diagrams. Don't know what's going on here. But yeah, we would come out through either way. So like we could have come out through this way as well, which is where I was getting ready to show you guys. And you'll notice he's got these diagrams of a couple people or something, I guess. But that would have come out from this whole area. So if we had come from here and we would walk down this way, then we would have been caught up with this area. And then we would walk around, and you can notice that this is that doorway where we're just on the other side of it, which is where we do need to go. Because otherwise we would have come out, even if we go back the other way. So if we go back out this way, and another place to look out is this little area. If you look down, you'll see there's some leaves and stuff like down there, and we'll actually see this area down from below. We'll see it looking up. So we'll take a look at that here in a little while. But otherwise, if we were to continue going this way, we still would have come back to... Oh, I wanted to take you back to this other spot, actually, which is over here. Again, showing off that. And again, with these diagrams again, this diagram, and then of course that one again. But what we want to do is go through here. So you see it's all kind of wavy. That's how it's supposed to be. He's got pictures of brains, I guess. And come over here, you can see the other pictures of brains. Brain scans or something, it looks like. But yeah, this whole area right here is supposed to be kind of wavy like that. That's what it does. But you can kind of walk through it. And then you can actually look through this other window right here. I'm going to do a little squat. So now we can look through here. And you'll see there's that area, and also there's the area beyond it. And we'll be able to see both those places here in a short bit. So right now we're looking at through this view, and I'll show you the view from the other side in just about a little bit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head on back out. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way to where we're supposed to go. Let's first go through here, because there's another spot out here. And I guess we're walking on water or something. Looks like we're moving, but we're not. We can see the table, all that stuff. And he's got like a bunch of what looks to be like gurneys or something like that. And of course you can kind of see the outside stars and stuff like that. You also notice like what looks like a train car up there. We're gonna be heading up there right now, so that we're gonna look out that window coming up in just a minute. So coming back to here. Oh, and then he's also got this diagram, and he's got this diagram, which is kind of interesting because now we're trying to show that this looks like it would have been a full bird body, and this would have been a real person, and they kind of ripped off the head of the bird and put it on the human body. So I don't know what that's about. That's what it looks like to me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go through this way. And then he's got this information, whatever. Maybe they're trying to refer to some kind of bodysuit. I don't know. But it looks kind of weird because I can't tell. Looks like there's no face, like a skeletal face, a bust up skeletal face or something. And of course here, got this diagram. Looks like he's trying to try on some kind of suit or something like that. And I have no idea. Maybe that's the wing stuff. I have no idea. And of course, he's got his suit here, his work suit or something. And then again, we have our security camera view. Same thing with the pigeons we were watching earlier. Alright, but we'll go through here. And we'll go up this staircase. Got a giant TV screen here. And again, here is that same view of where we're looking at earlier. And that's the area we were at. Alright, so let's walk back down. Of course, we're in a bunch of tree roots or something. Alright, now we need to go this way. Now, this was that area I told you earlier. So if I jump up here, and I do a little squat, you can see that was the area we were just looking out from. Out the other room. And again, over here, we can look out the other area, and we will also see that in a little while. But for now, we'll go ahead and move forward to this room. And we got some kind of picture here. Looks like maybe they're playing chess, maybe. I don't know. Got all the chairs everywhere. You can walk, go anywhere. It looks like a small door, but you can't get to it. So the direction we want to go is actually this way. And he's got all the chairs everywhere. Of course, again, same symbolism as the room when we first came into the whole area. There's all kinds of symbols everywhere. Now this looks like it could have gone somewhere, but they bricked it up. And also all the same symbols like the pigeon, the moth, you got the light bulb, the brains, I don't know, all kinds of things. The train, hat, clock, chair, all kinds of things. Alright, then we're going to go through this way. And again, we get portrait view, because this is actually a rooftop of the landing out there, so you'll see that there's a giant pigeon out there wearing a hat. Of course, we got the trees growing out through here. And we're going through this room, and you can actually sit on this chair too. Just kind of hang out and chill here. But when you look out the window, it's just basically this guy out there. And of course, the chair looks kind of snowy, which is kind of weird. And of course, we get another look, closer look at the pigeon with the hat on. Let's see, he is on the roof of that. And yes, this is again, we're looking out the window that we'll be heading toward here in a little bit. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go in this room. Client global room. Chairs everywhere. No sit spots on any of these chairs, but moving forward. Go ahead and look at this other room. In this room, do you have any sit spots here? No. But you know, you could hang out here and chill, talk to each other. And then of course you come up here and I can sit here and kind of talk to your people there. But he's also got this book here about something, don't know what. Alright, moving forward. So we can come up across this symbol. Kind of interesting symbol. God's hands holding up a moth with the skull in the middle. And of course the moon with the eye in it. And of course you also see the same symbol. You got the pyramid on the bottom, kind of pyramid on top, and you got the circle in the center. And go ahead and continue going down. Now we're here and we can see the statue of this guy out here amongst water bed, little pond or whatever. Now we can go ahead and walk up this way. And you can actually walk up this staircase too if you wanted to. It does go up here a little bit. And none of these doors open, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 different doors, but none of them open, but they're there. And this machine here will come into play and throughout all the worlds, so that'll be a machine to recognize later on. And just like on the other side, you can also walk up this there staircase, and again you got your 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 doors there. Go back down, and of course you can also see on the machine that there's also a moth on it. And of course you can notice a change of color a little bit. And then you can also hear what sounds like a heartbeat or something maybe. And then this is that one room I told you we'd see earlier with all the leaves and everything like that. See, he hangs the jacket up here, his coat. And that was where we were standing previously from above. That was that same area. Now we'll go ahead and come on out here. Maybe some soda machines. While I walk out the door. And it's got the name of the college with this place. I'm thinking it's supposed to be some kind of, well, you know, like a college. And of course there's that statue, and there's our starlight again. Oh, university. I was thinking this would be some sort of university or something like that, maybe. And then you got these little rooms. You can actually enter them. Nothing much to see, but you can actually go into them, see the desk, and kind of hang out. Maybe this would have been an information booth if it was round, but you can see it's all dusty and like it's all abandoned or whatever. And I'll go ahead and go out here. And you kind of see the end way here. So we'll just walk out here, and I thought they had sit spots, maybe they don't. But we will walk down this way eventually. But there's a spot I want to see. There's a couple sit spots, so you can hang out there and just chill out here. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and go through here actually. Go through here and to this other side. Well, you see what kind of looks like a road. Now I'll kind of walk around the other side. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't do anything. But I'll just kind of show you what the other side does look like. And just kind of like follow the ziggy-zaggedy road because it does go around to the buildings. And you can kind of follow the road around. And it does just basically, it's an endpoint. But we can go up there and see what's flashing on the other side of the wall. It looks like some pretty bright lights out there, so we'll see what's going on out there. So basically all we're really looking at is the through the world like that. That's all we're seeing really like that. I'm peeking my head to the other side, but that's basically your world part there. So we'll go ahead and continue on to the direction we were supposed to be going, which is back the other way, and we'll just go ahead and follow the road. Meanwhile, we're taking this little stroll. You can listen to light music as we're going through. Like I said, we'll just kind of follow the road. Now, I don't know if you noticed that there was this big old pigeon here as well. He's also got the other pigeon hanging up there. And he's also got a big old pigeon up there. And he's got a bunch of suitcases everywhere all across the road. Following the road to those pipes basically is where it goes. But right now I'm going to stop in what would be a hospital, looks like to me. Go through here. And then again, he's got the same picture as before. And again with this same picture as before. And then you got this. Now I don't know about you guys, but this sort of reminds me of Dr. Mario, the old Game Boy game, Dr. Mario, with the pills and stuff like that. It's kind of funny. Alright, so we'll go ahead and go on back out. And pretty much the road kind of went to nowhere except for they go through those pipes. But we're going to go ahead and go back to where we came from actually, because we have to go to another direction. Enjoy the music. Of course, you can also experience a nice fall. A little bit of breeze, the leaves blowing everywhere. So now we are back on the same track where we started from. Now we do actually need to go down that way. But I do want to take you down that way in just a minute. I want to do this too real quick. Because I believe, as with before, I think that you can go inside these buildings. Just as like maybe like an information booth or something. Yes, you can go inside here. And of course, you could also go back here. With this information booth and talk to people, ask them whatever they need. Alright, so meantime, notice more trash bags because it looks like they're trying to pick up all the leaves and everything like that. And of course, this is you know, the parking lot, so where everybody can park. And there is a big old giant staircase, and that is where we're going to head up to. We're going to climb up this building through the staircase. As I said, with the parking lot, I guess somebody decided to park their little tricycle there. So we're going to take our time and climb up this giant staircase to get on top of the roof up there. In order to do that, again, enjoy the music. Alright, here we go. So this is right here. Come back down here. This is that little staircase. Remember I told you we could look out from the other side? Well, now we're inside that their classroom where we came from, that door over there. That was the staircase that we were looking at previously. And we can actually walk around the whole entire classroom area on the roof. And then we can actually continue going up on the roof even further. And then we are back up here. Now we can actually look through here. And he actually has a barricade, so I can't really get much further. He's got like a little barricade right there. Collider, so you really can't get that much closer, but we can kind of scoot around it. So he's got the collider that goes all the way around. But yeah, we can walk around the whole entire and just look from the top of the roof. But this is the basically what we're looking out through the gates earlier. This is the background he has. It's really nice looking actually. Oh yes, I did actually pop up on top here, so we can walk up here. And of course he's got another tent here. You can't go down that way, but he does have another little tent there. So we can make our way back down. Bright star. Okay, go back up here. And then go back down. And then we'll go ahead and walk over here. And remember when we were coming through the inside building, I said when we looked up we could see the blue area? Well, this is that spot right here. Got the same little area. You got the book right there. It's got some kind of weird glide or something on here, because once you start, well, I guess you can do that. There's some parts of you actually kind of get stuck on, like right here you get stuck. But there's some parts you can kind of walk on it. So you kind of get stuck on some parts of it. It's kind of weird, just so in this little window. But anyway. And then of course there is that other little tent over there. But again, we can look on the other side of the window. Of course we can see inside of the building from here. And just for fun, we can actually kind of go all the way back. There's nothing really to see, but we can actually go all the way back. Back toward the end of the wall, way back here. Same thing on the other side, you can go all the way back. But alright, for now, let's go ahead and continue on to where we're supposed to go. Enjoy the music for the time being. So we're actually going to go back up here. Now instead of actually taking that long staircase all the way back down, we're going to go a slightly different route. We're going to come back up here, but we're going to walk this here. And we're going to walk along the edge of the building. And that's the only actual staircase down, but you know, this is VR chat. You know you can't get hurt. So we're going to do something fun. We're just going to jump down there so we can continue on our path down that way. So 1, 2, 3, and away we go. Whee! Bloke. Alright, we made it down. So we just jumped from way up there. Alright, so now we're back to where we're going. We'll go ahead and continue making our way through here. And then this little thing here will become a little apparent later on, because you got a structure that holds the sphere, but there's an empty spot in it. That comes somewhat familiar later on. And of course you have the pigeons in here. And actually these cement structures, you actually can climb up those too. Before we make our way, I can go ahead and show you that. Because there actually are some staircases here. And so let's see, I think one of them might be over here, I think. Yeah, right here. So you actually can walk up here. And keep on going all the way to the top of these things. There isn't much to see other than seeing the whole top of the world mainly, but it is here. You can actually climb them. And then you can come over here and finish climbing to the top. Now we are way up here. Of course, now you can see the world from there. And then you can see this other building right here. It does look like there's somewhere to go there, but it actually isn't. But I mean, if you want to see it, I can walk you over there too. But it's just a big old cement structure. Not really sure what it's for. But yeah, you could actually do the same thing over there on that side. Of course, you see the giant pigeons there. And of course, you know, we're trying to make our way toward this way. And you can notice the walkway we're trying to go, and it looks like there's a staircase that goes up, so we'll go ahead and check that out. But let me kind of show you this just for fun, because I'm gonna jump down this thing. Jump down! Whee! Blunk. Now we actually can kind of climb this. There you go. So it does look like it could be a way to go somewhere, but there's no real door here. So this building road isn't here, but you can see the giant tractor. Alright. Alright, now we can go back. Now I'm actually gonna go climb back the stairs because we need to jump over on that other side of that thing, so I'm gonna do that. So go back up here. See, is that far enough? This might be far enough. Jump back down here. Yeah, there we go, because I wanted to jump across that. So let's do back up. Run and jump. Woo! Okay, we made it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, we need to be on this side of it. Again, there's a giant pigeon. Hey, cars. See the car got in an accident there? All right. And so notice that you see that staircase, what looked like should have been there. So we'll see if we can check out what happened to that staircase. So you can hear the traffic going through here. And if you notice, actually, that staircase really doesn't exist. So somehow he's made an invisible staircase that you can see from afar, but the closer you get, like it doesn't even exist. So there's no real staircase there actually. So what we need to do really is we got to go back this way, and you can see these got all barricaded up, and you see the little red lights going through, and I'm guessing that's like the traffic going back and forth. Because again, you can hear the traffic sound going through the road. And then, so what we do is we actually have to walk through this little area, and we're going to fall down that hole right there. So that's where we're heading toward. So here we go, Geronimo! So now we've got the white area, and now we're here. Now I'm going to guess that being that car we just saw was an accident, I think maybe he died, maybe. And maybe this is the afterworld, the afterlife, I don't know. Because again, you have your boats here. And you got your water flowing. And again, we got this big old castle looking thing. And if you remember correctly, I told you that machine looking thing would become kind of apparent later on. Well, here it is. So this is a working machine. What we're going to do is we're actually going to teleport right through it. So we're going to walk right through this area. Now we back up, and it's teleported us to this area. Now this area is the area that I told you earlier when we were in that area. But now notice there's a guy in the window, where before, when we were on the other side, there was no operator there. Now we have this guy standing in the window. And of course, he's got the camera right there to film what's going on. And of course, here you can see the different spots of the world we've been through. There's a train yard. There's a elect line. We've been through there. We've been through all that. We've been on top of the building. The walkway there. We've been through there. Don't know what that is. Yeah, but we've been through all this stuff. Been through all there. All that. Build that area. That area. There's a train spot. Back to that area. But yeah, I mean, you could, if you put a sit spot here, it'd be kind of funny, kind of sit here and chill, hang out. Or I guess you can lay in bed if you wanted to. Now, this doorway does not work. So you can't go anywhere, we're still here. And you also cannot go back out the other way. So once you're here, and if you wanted to go back for some reason, you're pretty much stuck at this thing because you can't really go anywhere else. So we're stuck going this way. And there's that weird little symbol as well. So now we're going to go ahead going up this way. And then go through this little waterway thing. Drop down. Now I go up this staircase. Now we're up here. Now we can look back at where we were just coming from. So we came from this whole little area. And then you can actually look down below. Kind of big empty space down there. And see it says Epilogue Chapter 1 to be continued. So we will have to continue. And again, T. And again, there is that code 379 for Epilogue Chapter 1. So if you remember when at the beginning of the world I told you there's their keypad, well, this is where you enter that code, number 379. So now if you want to sit here, you can hang out. Of course, see all the building. So we want to go back to this elevator through this big giant shoe. And once we do that, that basically teleports us back to where we started. And again, here we are again right here. So I have taken you of a tour of Epilogue 1. Now let me go ahead and show you that code I was telling you about. So let's go over to here. So over here, I'll go back to this room again. See, it says attention, at the end of the path you will find a 3-digit code. Enter here and you will gain access to checkpoint teleporters. So here it is right here. So the number was 379, and then once you hit the K, that door just opened right there. So we can go ahead and walk through here, and it basically gives us teleports point 1, point 2, and point 3. Now if you wish to see where they go, I can transport. So let's go back to point 1. So we'll go ahead and click on that one. So this basically takes us back to here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a respawn. Now we are back here again. Let's go check this out one more time. Go back to here. You don't have to put the code back in because it's already doors open. Let's go ahead and check out point number 2. Click on that one. And that basically takes us back into this whole area, which is basically from the outside point of this area. Okay, do another respawn. And check it out one more time. Go back in through the doorway. And then we'll check out point number 3. That basically takes us to the chessboard, which was this area. Alright. Respawn one more time. Alright, guys. So there you have it. There is Epilogue Part 1, Chapter 1 of the Organism World. I will go ahead and cut out from here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. I will continue on with Epilogue 2 on another episode. Thank you all, and you all have a great day.